Here we are in Glasgow, so drama kicking off somewhere. And where? This is the Gallery of Modern Art. That's the famous Duke of Wellington statue with the traffic cone on the side. Let's try and find the drama. There appears to be something going on in the lecture box office. Lecture boxes, I don't know. In the art gallery. So today is Sunday the 9th of July. Welcome to Glasgow. Weekend of Transmit is on. The big sort of music festival. Where did those police go? Let's try and find them. Let's see where the drama's at. Well, I did find the police when they were just walking back from whatever they were attending, so no drama to report. This is Buchanan Street, the main shopping street in Glasgow. Very, very busy on a fun day. Not as busy as it probably would be if it wasn't Transmit. If it wasn't Transmit, they brought in the new low emission zone in Glasgow, which is proving very controversial. We'll see what effect that has long term in the footfall of the city. As you can see, it's not building too well already. So to add this into the mix, well, probably not going to go down too well. Oh, someone's enjoyed themselves. It seems like someone else would be enjoying themselves at touch as well. So there's sirens somewhere. Here's heading down St Vincent Street towards George Square, the main sort of city square in Glasgow. And right in the distance here you can see the Glasgow City Chambers just beyond those flags on the left hand side. So one of my favourite buildings in Glasgow is this one here. Affectionately known now as the Urban Outfitters building, but look at the architecture in that. Isn't that absolutely stunning? Why don't we build things like this anymore? People will say, oh, it was all built on colonial money or whatever. So what? Look what legacy it's left us. I mean, there's an architecture legacy, but there's much more legacies that it's left, not just us, but the whole world itself. Nelson Mandela Place. It's the architecture in Glasgow is beautiful, and then you have this 1960s/70s, what you class as a kind of monstrosity really, when you look at the opposite side of the road and see that. What we're planning, the department is thinking back in the 60s and 70s, or we just get handouts, because how is that moved across from places like that? Makes no sense whatsoever, does it? So as you continue past the 1960s, 70s monstrosity, which is that, you head down towards George Square and you see the newly developed Queen Street Station. Again, it looked kind of similar to that, and now it looks like that. Better? Or will we be saying the same thing in 40 years' time? I don't know. Only time will tell. Time will be the judge. But again, compared to its surroundings, it does stand out. However, it's a vast improvement on what was there before. So I suppose it's a win in a way. Yeah. Glasgow, why did you rip all the architecture down? I'm sure it was there before the old police station. I remember. It's probably even more beautiful. But that's just life. Okay then. So during COVID, the Glasgow City Council decided to give us what they call the Avenues Project, which is basically extending the pavements out to allow kind of cafe culture seating by removing a lane of the road and the parking and whatnot. Now, I can see the idea behind it, however look at the execution. Someone decided to use cheap MDF outdoors in Scotland. Wrong way down a one-way street. Would you sit here and enjoy the sunshine in Glasgow? Probably not. There's City Chambers again. But yeah, it's basically decking an MDF. What were they thinking? Just Eat Rider. But yeah, it's not just that one example, it's everywhere. I mean, who signed that off as a great product to use outdoors? There's one. There's two. There's another one. Absolutely shot to pieces within 2 years. Just in the fact someone said a cheap MDF would be great outside in Glasgow. That council van's not compliant with the low emission zone. But then I suppose they fine themselves, so it doesn't really cost anything, does it? Let's be honest. 14 plate VW Crafter. Not ULEZ compliant. But when the council are paying their own fines, then one rule for them, another rule for the general public. So this is Renfield Street coming onto Union Street. Union Street's just beyond the crossroad there. Probably one of the worst streets in Glasgow, not in terms of much really, just in terms of deprivation. It's terrible. It's a big bus route. It's dirty, it's a lot of derelict buildings in it. It's also one of the homes to one of the big migrant hotels. They've housed a lot of asylum seekers. Constantly police activity there. I'll just let you enjoy the walk down here. That's Central Station coming into view on the right hand side there. Big building with a canopy outside it. In fact, see where those police cars are down there? That's the Rennie Mackintosh Hotel, where all the migrants are being housed. Oh, police cars, ambulances, if it works. Also been some drama, once again. But you can really feel the neglect in the street. How do you get rubbish up there? Interesting. Oh, well, there's a surprise. The National Risk and Resilience Department. I've never seen that one before. So the white plain transit from the ambulance, that is a forensics van. So definitely something been happening here. Very, very interesting. Glasgow Street Aid, they're just a charity organisation which provide kind of assistance normally at busy times in the city centre. But that's the main ambulance there. Oh, we have a gay bus. Wonder when he came back to his parents. Or she. Or they or them. How can you get a gay bus? Oh well, anything's possible these days I suppose. Could be a person that identifies the bus. So the bottom of Union Street and the crossroads of Argyle Street, you have what's locally known here as the Four Corners. Thank you, bus. McDonald's, Pizza Hut, KFC, Tim Hortons. Legend has it, if you stand here for any longer than 20 seconds, you'll witness someone getting stabbed. Nope, not today. So a couple of years ago we had the pandemic of COVID. Now it's Just Eat, Uber Eats riders, etc. Let's record how many of them go through that red light up ahead. 1. Oh, just turned green. Second one, you're alright. Will we get another one? Yes we will, straight through red in a pedestrian crossing. Just Eat. Who are you employing? Well, I think we all know. Nature can be resilient. How is it possible for vegetation to grow on a window ledge in the middle of a city centre of an abandoned building? Or over there. It's incredible, isn't it? Nature will always find a way to take over. No matter how busy a city, how much lack of trees there is, nature will always find a way. Are we improving our architecture? How can you afford that bike? Just Eat salary. Or earns. Are we improving our architecture? I suppose what's better than the 60s, 70s kind of stuff. Nothing compared to that, let's be honest. That's where the architecture's at. Oh, I've lost a Wellington. Oh, we have the flag in the Virgin building. Taking over. Oh, yes. It's a very brightly coloured bus. But for all the right uses this time. Got a drag race, who's going to win? Cooper's in first. Stagecoach now? Stagecoach won. Never mind Cooper's. Another one. It's very shiny in the sun. Improvement? Yes. Nice? Not so sure.